Alright, hi folks, welcome back yet again to another episode of Getting Started with Solidworks. On today's video we're gonna learn something very interesting. We will learn how to use surfaces. And as usual, let's begin with a quick motivation for a video. So let's open this. Didn't open. Let's go back to Chrome. So we're gonna begin by trying to model a quick apple, so that shouldn't take that long. Once we succeeded with that, we're gonna try and model, let's see if we wanna, then we'll try and model like this part of a jet engine. So that's the fan of a jet engine. And if we do succeed doing that, we'll end up doing an airplane wing similar to what we have in there, all using surfaces. So let's get started with our apple. So that shouldn't take that long. Go here to sketch. Where's our plane? About that. Oh, it just wasn't appearing. Let's begin with the front plane as usual. And we're going to draw a center line that goes all the way up to there. We'll make, I don't know how big apples are, so this is going to be just a rough estimate. So we're just going to do a quarter of an apple for now. So I'm just using the spline tool, which we have a lot of experience with. Oh. All right, that looks like a nice wedge in there. I'm gonna exit this sketch. Now I'm gonna do another sketch. Oh, why doesn't it let me? All right, well, I selected that plane, all right. And I'll begin. That way we want to make this apple be a little bit irregular, right? Because otherwise it would be just all too good to be true. Oh. Well, that seems okay. Let's exit that sketch. So now we have two different sketches and they were done at the same plane and we just have those two lines. Now here where it begins to get complicated. We're gonna rotate and now we're gonna do a sketch like this. I'll go here, just click on the spacebar, that way we can see it perpendicularly. We'll go here to sketch. I believe we want to be on the right plane exactly. We'll sketch there. And alright, so we begin as usual. Oh, well, it's not that point, the one I would like. There should be our usual. We just draw from here, go all the way up. And I'll make this line be 2 inches. So that's what I know. That was the previous line we drew. Alright, and then we'll go. Yeah, this doesn't need to be super perfect, it's like a rough. Oh, there we go, that looks good. And we'll just exit that sketch. And again, on the right plane, we'll do another sketch. And we'll click here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that side doesn't look super nice, but all right, let's see. It doesn't matter because we're here to experiment. So we have 4 sketches, and then we go here to view, modify, rotate. You can see all 4 wedges of the apple. It could be a thicker apple, but well, it doesn't matter. perhaps, you know what? I'm not very convinced with this sketch. I'm gonna move those points a little bit. Oh, let me just click on the space bar here. No, it doesn't. It's not working. I'm not very happy with that wedge. Where we go. Alright, that is a little bit better. I'm still not particularly happy with it. In fact, I'm gonna make that line go a little bit more down. Oh, there we go. That is good. That is good. Alright. Now, yes. Just view, modify, rotate. So I just want to see them all in 3D. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll go here to insert where it says surface. We'll go here where it says I believe loft. So we'll click in there. We'll click in there. We'll click in there, and we'll click in there. So it will just do all three of them. It doesn't matter. And then I'll just click OK. Then we'll do one more loft, which is, oh, actually, I need to edit that. Edit. Oh, as you can see, there's a big space left there. We'll click in there where it says close the loft. All right, there we go. View, modify, rotate. It looks quite okay in there. I think it looks better like above it. Looks okay. I'll just right click. Let me just close that. I'll right click in here. I'll body, and let's color that. Let's see what that looks like. This was like sort of red in there. Oh, and of course, I clean that line. I'll just hide it. Click on the line. Oh no. Click. Oh no. Just clicking it and hide. Clicking it and hide. Clicking it and hide. Alright, so this is actually an apple. It could probably look way better if you use more planes than the ones I did, but it is reasonable. Now let's up the level for today and let's create a new sketch and see if we can do an airplane blade instead of the jet engine. Let's begin doing a sketch. We'll do a sketch here on the top side. Let's say that I'll make that be again, none of the things that we do in here are to scale anyway, so we'll make a nice spline. We can just modify that. There we go. Go here to sketch. Oh. Yeah, that is rather big. Let's modify there. Oh no, that is not okay. That seems alright there, so we'll leave it there for a second. Now we'll go here to view, modify, rotate. We'll go like this. Now let's see our planes. Let's see our planes. Yeah, we'll use the front plane now. Sketch there. Alright, we'll go center line completely up by, I don't know, let's go up by 1.5. Exit. And now here's what we're gonna do. We're to features, reference geometry, plane. Click on that point, we'll click on that line. We have a nice perpendicular plane from there. And now, here's what will happen. Hold on a second. I'll go with view, modify, rotate. That's our lower blade. Now we'll do a sketch in plane number 1. We'll also draw this line in there. We'll draw instead an angle line, and that could even be a little bit bigger because it gets, no, I don't, I want that distance. Let's make that be 0.75. So let's define that angle to be around 25 degrees. That sounds good. No, I don't want to exit that sketch yet. Let's edit it because we need to give some shape to this. Right, so we got now, let's say, the two ends of that blade. View, modify, rotate. Now here where the interesting part begins to come. I'm gonna leave it there. Oh. First thing, I'm going to hide these sketches. One in there, well, that one doesn't matter because it's in there. Now we're gonna go here where it says sketch, and we'll go here to 3D sketch. And what we're gonna do, what we need to select spline. I will just select both points. Nice. Do the same thing here. We'll go for spline, and we'll select both points. So this is a 3D sketch. View, modify, rotate, but it goes through many different sketches. But now we can give some shape to this. We can, move that a little bit. And we'll just click on that line, and eventually will allow you to begin drag it. Did I do a spline? No, that is a straight line. I didn't do a spline. There we go. Let's see there. That seems okay. Let me just view, modify, rotate. That seems, it might look like a good. Depending on how we shape these guys, it's gonna look differently. So now we'll do, but instead of using a lofted surface like we did before, we'll just do a regular loft because we want this to be a solid really. Also, we'll select those two guys in there, and then as our guiding surface, we'll select these two. I'll just select one. I'll click OK. I'll select the other one. I'll click OK. Now let's see what that looks like. View, modify, rotate. It kind of looks like an airplane blade there. Let's see, does it look like one? Go back to our inspiration in here. Let's try and make it as nice as possible. It kind of has like some weird shapes to that. See here. What does an airplane blade look like? Overall, there is that. You know what? Let me eliminate that. Delete. Yes. I'll go back to editing this guy. You modify. Since this is a 3D sketch, there's many different ways. That seems a little bit better. View. There we go. All right, let's try now. Otherwise, it doesn't need to be perfect. Go back again. We'll click the let me know. 1, 2. The guiding curves. We'll use that as a guiding curve. Interesting. 1 second. Doesn't matter. Interesting. Doesn't. Let me select that. Just view. Modify. What we did before. Oh, there we go. We just needed to select that guy. View, modify. Well, that seems okay. We'll give it another shot in a moment. What's important now is that we'll do a sketch on that plane. It'll see one, so we'll just do a sketch there. So we know that corresponds to that edge. So essentially, we'll go down by a little bit. Let's say we wanna, our overall thing to be just 1 inch. So we'll make that a 0.5. So now we're gonna use a revolve feature that we had it from a while back. We learned a little bit ago. I don't know whether that went immediately down. No, it did not go immediately down. Did not go indeed. Let's try again. Oh, I see. We want to use the revolve feature actually. Just make a nice. Well, let's say that is 1.1. That's too much. Let's say 1.05. That's good. View, modify, rotate. Yeah, let's say in that direction we'll do 10, but on the opposite direction we'll do 1. No, that's too much. It's 0.5. What does that look like? Now that's like inserted there. Now what we can do is do a sketch there. There we go. We'll make our sketch go all the way down by 0.5, as we said, that was the original. Oh. Smart to mention that to be about 1 inch. About 1.25 inches instead. That's good. Actually, we want the straight. Yeah, we want actually all those to be straight lines. We just draw them there. We'll make that tiny bit in there be. Well, not really that line. Is it? I'll leave that for afterwards. What we'll do. A line that goes from here to that 0.6. That is perfectly straight. That is okay. Now we'll do a revolve of that. There we go. Beautiful. Now what we can do is we'll do a the first thing that we can do is so we can insert a reference axis. The question is yeah, we would need to select 2 points. Just view, modify, rotate. See whether it allows us to select also the sketch. Let me see if I can sketch it all the way like that. Which should allow us to select that point. Alright, so we'll go to features, reference geometry, axes. No, it did not allow us to. Now what? Let's see now. Features, reference geometry, axes, 2 point. Oh, there we go. View, modify, rotate. Let's select that point there. All right, got our axes now. So now we can go here to linear path, circular pattern. We'll select that loft. I don't know what axis is being selected, but I'll put like 5 there. For pretty. There we go. Let's see. 20 of these guys. Let view modify. Could probably do a little bit more than that. What about 25 of these? Let's see, let's go for 28. Oh, well, that is not what we want. Let's edit that. 28. So 4 times is that. As much. Alright, so view, modify, rotate. Looks kind of pretty. I guess the angle should have been a little bit more inclined, more than 25 degrees. And I let you guys play with that if you want to afterwards. Alright, let's leave that in there. And now, using surfaces, let's try and do something else. Let's try and do an airplane wing. So let's go back to our pictures. No, I don't want to open that. Airplane wing cross section. So we got that in there. Hi folks. So a problem just occurred is that I just realized when I finished recording the last video that I had done like all of the wing. I wanted to show you guys how to do it, and it turns out that it wasn't recording. For some reason it stopped recording. So, well, this is the finished product. Let me just show you around a little bit how this looks like. Looks quite nice, I would say. So in essence, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just deconstruct this thing and show you more or less how I did this. So at least I was gonna speed it up anyways, the building process, so it's not that you guys will be missing too much. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'll just unhide all of these planes. Literally, when I ended the last video, which it didn't record, I just hid all of these planes for you guys to see properly this sketch. Let me just I'll show you every plane. Essentially, I'm gonna do kind of the inverse process to what we have right now. Alright. I'll show you all sketches too. I'll eliminate the boundary surfaces. Oh, well, I did not want to eliminate all of them. I'm rather good at begin with the last ones. Go. I hope this time this thing is recording, because otherwise I would be very sad. Let's see. Oh, I don't. Apparently. What are we unhide? Oh well, for some reason. Sorry about that. I'll delete that. It also. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right, we got all of our sketches here. Got our wing view modify. In essence, what I did was the following thing. I apologize that I need to explain backwards. So the first sketch in here, it was just I created all of these lines. So let's edit that sketch. So it's just like these lines in there. So it's on, I believe, the one of these three planes in there. I just did them 10 inches because that will allow me to create all of these planes. So to create a plane, you go here to Features, Reference Geometry Plane, and you just click on the point and you just click on the line. So you'll see it's like an equivalent plane there. It doesn't really worry too much about that. So then what I did afterwards, I did sketch number 2. So what is sketch number 2? Let's edit that. What's going on? There we go. So sketch number 2 is more or less tracing the, like with construction lines, tracing the overall shape of the wing, right? So I drew it again on the same plane. I drew those lines. I just drew that wing in there. And then essentially what we do is each one from sketch 3 to sketch 13, which is like that last one over there. So let's go to sketch 3, for instance. What I did was the following thing. So I just clicked on plane 1 and I did a sketch in plane 1. And I chose the point that would begin on that line, the point that would begin on that line there. And I drew more or less using the spline tool, the contour of the airfoil. So then we reached this point. Then on sketches 14 and 15, I drew these black lines, but you know what? I don't really need them, so I'll delete them. I don't need those guys. There we go, delete them. There we go, boom. So this, now we got like different airfoils. The key in here is that every time I just use a couple of like reference points in there, I just change the height a little bit and that distance a little bit with every airfoil I drew to have like a nice drawing. So then we go here to Insert, Surface, and then Boundary Surface. Now what we do is we click in each one of these airfoils that we drew. So we do go like that, and almost done. Let's see. Let's reach the last one. So let me select it. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So now we click OK. Oh no. I just realized we need to edit that because it unselected itself. Oh yes. So now we got the top side, and now here's where I'm gonna hide these guys again because I don't really need them. So I'll hide that, and I also hid sketch 3. Well, let me just hide that. You'll see that line in there. I want to hide it. It will be bothersome. Alright, so now we got essentially, I'm gonna leave the planes, right? That way you can see more or less that these are cuts. We got a pretty nice airfoil, but again, this is just the upper side of the airfoil. So essentially, what will happen is that we need to turn this around, so we have it like that. So we'll go here to Insert, Surface, Under Surface, and now we'll choose that. And now it does a nice surface on the back. That's pretty good. Now we just need to finish. We just need to wrap up those two sides. So what we'll do is the same thing. We'll go here to Insert, Surface, Boundary Surface. We'll choose that point. We'll choose that point in there. Oh, is it? No, it's not. There we go. And now that closes up. modify, rotate. Yeah, so that is nicely closed. Then over here we'll do the same thing, because otherwise, I mean, this is a hollow wing, which is kind of what we want at the end of the day. Surface, boundary surface. Oh, no, whether on that edge, and I want that edge exactly like that. Oh, no, it did not close itself. Let's edit that point. Oh, let me try again. I'll eliminate this one because there's hardly nothing being done in there. So we'll insert surface. Like that, and we go like that. Yeah, so that should technically work. Oh, there we go. All right, now it seems to be. We shouldn't be able to see the interior. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is essentially our wing. It did take normally to set the video. It didn't work on the first place, but this took me about an hour to do, and it looks quite nice. So, well, and let me just show you one more thing that you can do also using surfaces. If you have the patience, let me just go here to File, Open. Just give me one moment. All right. So a few weeks ago, I was trying to make an Airbus A320. Oh, there we go. View, modify. And this was more or less how my attempt looked like. I'm gonna eliminate that cut extrude because it is not worth seeing that. Well, and there you can see that I was copying the more or less the rough line, or I had like a diagram there. I promise I'll upload a video afterwards on how to more or less model an airplane. But this is a fuselage, more or less. And we use very similar techniques to the ones that we were employing on today's tutorial. So, alright, I hope you guys liked it. And well, stay tuned for more videos. Bye bye.